What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Just, back in another video. This your one-stop shop for anime and manga. Let's get into it. I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone subscribing. If you're new here, you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, hit the bell so I post another video. Also follow me on Twitter. Links will be in the description. What's up, y'all? It's that time, and we are going to do my manga haul for the month of March. And I am super excited to share this one with y'all because I finally did it. I completed one of the series that I've just been looking all over for, and I cannot wait to share with y'all. So let's get into this video. Like I said, the very first thing that I picked up, and I could not believe I finally got to get this one, and that's Volume 11 of the Full Metal Alchemist series, Full Metal Editions. Full Metal Alchemist follows brothers Edward and Alphonse on their quest to get their real bodies back after a mishap during human transmutation. So y'all don't really understand how happy I am to actually pick up this volume because I've basically been done with the Full Metal Editions of Full Metal Alchemist for about, I want to say maybe 6 months now. But if we're being honest, I've been looking for Volume 11 specifically for about a year. And I don't know what it is. This one volume just was never in print. It was never in stock. I don't know. Everywhere I went to Barnes & Nobles. I went to Book Off. I went to Kinokuniya. I went to secondhand bookshops. I went to these little hole-in-the-wall bookshops that's by me. And I just could not find it anywhere. I was looking online on Amazon. I was looking online, Books A Million. I was looking everywhere. And I could not find Volume 11 of Full Metal Alchemist. Now, I don't know what happened. For whatever reason, this specific volume just was out of stock everywhere. And then on top of that, when I look at the printing for this, it's saying it was printed June 2023. So I don't understand how, if this was printed June 2023, why am I only getting it now in March 2024? But that's besides the point. I'm super excited because Full Metal Alchemist is one of my favorite series. I really enjoy the anime. Brotherhood is by far one of the best animes, just basically the most complete anime I've ever watched. And now that I'm actually just reading the series, there are a little bit of differences, but honestly, it really is a nice adaptation, Brotherhood, to the manga. I think that's what Brotherhood was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a more true adaptation of the manga, but honestly, I love the manga. The artwork is by far beautiful, and reading these series is just amazing. I really love these nice hardcover editions, and they really are. The page quality is amazing. I love those like plasticky type glossy papers. Those are just my favorite to read. I just think the colors really pop, even though it's black and white, but that's besides the point. I'm just super excited that I finally got to finish Full Metal Alchemist. Now I'm done with one of these hardcover editions. Soon I'm going to finish Parasite and Soul Eater, and that's basically going to eliminate those heavy hitters from my budget, but I cannot wait to finish those. And I'm super excited for Full Metal Alchemist because now I got all 18 volumes. So after that, I picked up a series that really snuck up on me. I read it online a while ago, and I was surprised that I really enjoyed it that much, and that was A School Frozen in Time. I picked up Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, and finally Volume 4. I saw this series in someone's manga collection a while ago. I'm talking about maybe a few years ago, back even before I even started this channel. And I just loved the covers. I don't know what it was, but I saw it on their manga collection video and I fell in love with these covers. A School Frozen in Time is about a group of 8 friends who come to class after winter recess. And right before winter recess actually happened, one of their friends self-deleted themselves. So because of that, they all show up to school a little bit sad, a little bit gloomy. But after about maybe 20 minutes to an hour, I forgot how long it was exactly, they realize that no one else is coming to class. It's just these 8 group of friends here. So they go to try and leave, and they realize that the school is locked. They cannot get out, and they realize that the time is completely stopped. One of the girls picks up a picture, and she realizes that this photograph was taken after one of their friends was lost. So when she realizes and does the head count, there's supposed to be 7 students in that picture, but there's 8 people in the classroom. So that means one of them is the ghost of the person who self-deleted, and this person is keeping them there. Not only that, this person is actually killing them off one by one. Now we don't know why that person is doing that, but that's what's going to happen. And basically this series follows 4 volumes and is their mission to find out which one of them is the person that self-deleted themselves, and finding out why they actually are keeping everyone here and finding out what's going on. Because no one can even remember the person's name, remember the person's face. They don't know exactly who it or what happened. and they cannot find that picture that they saw in the beginning of class when it didn't matter at the time. Aside from just me loving the covers of A School Frozen in Time, I was surprised that I really fell in love with just that mystery aspect, because it really is really just centered in this world, but there's a lot of supernatural elements that really just work well with this series. Like, it's weird because it's supposed to be in just a normal time, and they even say it that there's some spirits that they can just keep everyone trapped, and they just are okay with it, even though this is supposed to be like the real world. It's not supposed to be something magical, fancy. This is just a normal day. You go to class and now you're stuck, and every time the clock moves, one of them dies. So they're trying to find out who is like the killer, because it's almost like this mystery death game, because they're trying to figure out who the killer is, even though that killer is already dead. So they're trying to find the ghost. I hope I did a good job of explaining what A School Frozen Time is. I didn't want to really give too much on it because it's really a mystery series, so it's really best to go in blind. I prefer if y'all try to go in blind, or maybe just read this online first, because it's just 4 volumes, so it's everything, and it's really good. I mean, I'm a sucker for a good mystery, and this really was good. I did like it a lot, and I just had to pick it up just because it was 4 volumes. I got it relatively cheap. I think probably $5 a volume, if I remember correctly. So why not just pick it up when I didn't really have much to pick up this month? The next thing I picked up was volume 7 of Candy and Cigarettes. Candy and Cigarettes follows an 11-year-old assassin and her ex-cop handler on their various missions around the world. I think every time I pick up one of these volumes, I always say that I cannot believe I fell in love with this series as much as I did. Now, I think it's almost done. I do think it's only 11 volumes long. I might be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's only 11 volumes long, and it's really good. I mean, this is one of those sleeper series I really think a lot of people can just get into, because it's not a nice twist on like buddy cop genre where, you know, the buddy cops are the 11-year-old assassin and her ex-cop handler, who for his own reasons, he is engaged with this assassin company, and she's just a fully trained 11-year-old assassin. She is nice, she is a badass, and basically I just love their relationship, because he really does look out for her as if that's like his granddaughter, and she really does like respect him. You know, she is a kid at heart, but she, when it's time to work, she actually goes to work. So I just love this series. It's so good. I mean, anyone can really just pick this up and enjoy it, because it's nice, it's chill. I will be completely honest, once it finishes like that main story and then goes to like a next arc, the story is it's not as good as it was originally, but I'm still going to finish it because I'm almost done, so I'm just going to keep going. But I really do like the series and I highly recommend it. The next thing I picked up was volume 13 of Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. Zom 100 follows Akira and his group of friends on their quest to complete their bucket list before they turn into zombies. Y'all know me, I've talked about this series way too much. Zom 100 is by far my favorite ongoing series I'm currently collecting right now. And honestly, each volume that comes out, it just keeps getting better. I really like this series. I just love how funny it is. I love that it doesn't take itself seriously, where I could just read it, I could just enjoy myself. And honestly, it's just a amazing series I think anyone can get involved with. I am a little upset that they kind of butchered the anime, because the anime, their release schedule was all out of whack. They didn't really do that good of a job. And you kind of forgot about it, because there was like sometimes weeks in between episodes, I believe. They kind of butchered it, but just read the manga. I highly recommend the manga. And I think for right now, I think the series is still ongoing. I don't think there's an ending as of yet. I think right now in Japan there's like 17 volumes, something like that. So I cannot wait. I'm thinking this series might go 20 volumes deep. I hope that's like where it ends, because I don't know how long like you can drag on their bucket list, because they're basically, I think they're almost like a quarter of, like 3/4 of a way done. They're almost done with the bucket list. So what more can they really do besides like start another bucket list? But besides the point, this follows Akira and his friends just completing their bucket list, doing a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of crazy, wacky stuff. And it's really good. I really recommend this, y'all. Y'all have to pick this one up. The next thing I picked up was volume 8 of the Fire Force Omnibus. Fire Force follows a group of firefighters who have fire powers on their quest to find out about spontaneous human combustion. This is another series that I'm always talking about. I absolutely love Fire Force. It's by far one of my favorite series. I always say of the newer generation, but this obviously ain't new generation anymore. Especially now with like Kagurabachi and like Wild Strawberry. But anyway, this is one of my favorites out of like the Demon Slayer. What was it? It was like Demon Slayer, Dr. Stone, My Hero. Like, this is my favorite out of those series when they came out all together. So I really absolutely love Fire Force. I love that it's a prequel to Soul Eater. I'm only sad because I've never read Soul Eater. I'm still collecting the perfect editions. So I don't really understand like the different ties to Soul Eater, because there's a lot of like hidden Easter eggs, especially later on in the series, that lead up to Soul Eater. But obviously when I was reading it, I completely read all the series online. I didn't know at the time, and I still don't know because I haven't read Soul Eater yet. I'm going to once I finish the perfect edition, so I'm waiting on that. But honestly, I cannot wait for these Fire Force omnibus to finish, because I'm just going to binge this entire series again from start to finish. I'm just not crazy about the size of these omnibus. I mean, I understand they 3-in-1s, but these things are just massive. But at least my saving grace is that the spines are connecting, so I really love that. On the shelf, it's just gonna look amazing because having the whole crew together side by side, I just love that. But even though it's gonna take up just like basically an entire shelf, but I cannot wait to finish the series. The final thing I picked up for this month was the Sweat and Soap box set. The Sweat and Soap box set covers Volume 7, Volume 8, Volume 9, Volume 10, and finally Volume 11. If y'all saw my previous manga haul, y'all know I picked up the first box set of Sweat and Soap. So y'all know I had to pick up the second one. And now that's it. The box set is complete. The series is complete. It completes itself, I think, 11 volumes. So I read everything and I absolutely loved it. This is honestly one of my favorite just like rom-com series I've ever read. I cannot believe it. Now, Sweat and Soap, if y'all don't know, it follows this couple who she is very highly sweaty. She perspires a lot. And he has like a smell fetish that works for a soap and fragrance company. And when he smells her, he realizes she smells incredible. Even though she's self-conscious, he decides he wants to make fragrances off of her scent. And just like basically she gives him inspiration. After that, it just follows their relationship. Just them meeting, growing together, and eventually getting married. And honestly, it's incredible. I really do love the series. It's just a nice, wholesome series with just enough steam to really get it going. And I just love that their relationship is a nice depiction of an adult relationship. Like, they actually talk through their like doubts, their troubles, because a lot of times in these series, you know, they hide it or they don't really want to talk about it or they just lash out. But when things are really tough for each other, they actually work it out together. They try and come to some type of either compromise or some way to fix it. Or if they have to, they'll give each other space, you know, so that they can cope, they can do what they need to do, and then they can get back on this relationship and they can grow together and just love each other. I really do love this series. It's so good. I mean, if you like just slice of life rom-com series the way I do, this is probably just peak slice of life rom-com. This is up there, I think, with High Score Girl. In my opinion, I just really like this series. The only thing I wouldn't recommend this series is like if you don't like those slice of life series, if you think it's boring or you don't like, you know, rom-coms, it's just not your thing. You prefer mystery, horror, battle action, whatever, seinen, then that's your type of thing. Obviously, there's no gripes there. But if y'all ever want to take a step into like the slice of life genre, or maybe y'all want to try like a rom-com, y'all cannot go wrong with Sweat and Soap. It's a nice beginner one to start with. So that was my entire manga haul for the month of March. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, like I said, I'm super excited because I got to pick up some of the amazing things this month. Things like Full Metal Alchemist. Definitely A School Frozen Time was a sleeper that I did not think I was going to enjoy that much. And of course, the Sweat and Soap box set. I picked up some really good things. I really enjoyed this month. So let me know down in the comments some things y'all collecting. And let me know some things that y'all probably want me to pick up or y'all want me to check out. If you made this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, you like my content, you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing, leaving a like, and the bell so don't post the video. This is your boy Just. I'm off this.